2UZ for aux group, 2UZ non-VVT, automatic, and with the transfer case setup. Okay, so let's start over here. Everything's been wrapped and spragged. The only stuff that has not been removed is obviously this original plastic that Toyota had on theirs. Nothing wrong with it, still in great shape. Okay, some of the connectors have been changed, like throttle body connector, that's been replaced. We've added in this one. This is for your temperature gauge, so that you'll see some of them have, some of them don't. Just underneath the EFI temp sensor there is a single probe, okay, sensor for your temperature gauge on your cluster. Okay, and usually you would have another piece of harness coming down here for your alternator that we have actually built into your sub harness on a 2UZ. We've got to do that because there's a lot of stuff in there that has to be transferred over to the engine harness, solenoid, starter solenoid, stuff like that. All of your oxygen, all of your injector connectors were all in great shape. Nothing wrong with them. Nothing wrong with any of your coil connectors. So none of that's been replaced. But yeah, the whole harness has been basically wrapped up in a cloth tape. Coming down here, you have your one earth strap. You've got one of these on both cylinder heads. Okay, one on each cylinder head. Okay, and then coming down here, it goes down to your right-hand oxygen sensor. This red wire is basically your main power supply for the system, so this goes directly to your battery positive. Okay, coming around here, it's basically exactly the same thing. We'll start over here. You've got your oil pressure switch, you've got your cam position or your crank position sensor. This cable running down, a lot of the guys basically just cable tight to this water tube. Okay, it just keeps it out of your belts. Otherwise you can run it through the back there behind the aircon pump, and that'll also keep it out of the belts, right? You've got a Y piece here going to your aircon compressor, okay, your front cam sensor, and then as she comes around here, again, all of your coils and injectors, all of them again great shape, nothing wrong. This plug at the back's been modified, so it's going to house your starter solenoid wire, it's going to house your charge light, all of that. That's been added into your sub harness. I'm running it on my motor, not on your motor. Okay, so my sub harness is slightly different to yours. Then you got a Y piece coming out here. This goes through to your left hand oxygen sensor, and then routing down your front speed sensor. It goes to your solenoid bank. It goes to your, I didn't know if you wanted to keep your secondary oxygen sensors, so I've left them in, but I have fleshed it out of the ECU, so it will not, if you do not connect it, it's not going to make a difference to your diagnostics error codes. Okay, and then same thing on this side. Obviously you've got your other O2 sensor, your secondary right bank O2 sensor, and then this goes to your output speed sensor, and then obviously your selector switch. Okay, this is all your transmission or your transfer case connections, so you've got your switches letting it know where it is, okay, and then your connector going for your actual transfer case actuator. There's the control module for the actuator. Everything's been wired in. You've got two connectors here that you're going to connect to your vehicle. This one is basically transmission, so you've got your park, reverse, neutral, drive, 432 and L. Then under here you've got your cruise control, so I've added that in for you. It's basically a case of connecting up 4 wires, and then this is your switch for your center diff lock. Okay, so you've got one for a light to show that it is engaged, and the other one is the switch to actually engage it. Okay, this plug it's all in your starter pack or in your pinouts in your folder, but let me go through it. Your top row is going to be fuel, ignition, start. You've got your rev counter, oil light, temperature and charge light. Your second row is going to be for your OBD2 diagnostics, and your third row is for your accelerator pedal and your aircon clutch. Okay, everything there has been basically wrapped up. Okay, and then you've got a wire junction coming out of your engine harness going to your fuse box. Underneath your fuse box lid is all the explanation of what is going on in it. And there you basically have it. So you've got your EFI relays, your start relays, you've got your fuel pump relays, engine light, and all of the fuses for the relevant circuits. Everything's been marked under the fuse box, like I said. That one terminal over there is a earth, so if you want to use that for doing any checking and testing. Okay, and that's basically it. This goes to your airflow meter, and this is a earth. Yeah, and you've got another earth over here, don't forget about that one. I'll do a startup video and I'll include that in your folder, and yeah, we'll go from there. Just be starting her up for you. So just gonna prime fuel and ignition. It's gonna get loud, I can't run it for very long. Can't run it for very long. Put way too much water in here, so it spills all over the place. But yeah, she runs, she revs, she runs good. No missing, no troubles with this system at all. Yeah, any advice you need or anything like that, don't, just give us a shout. We're there to help you.